bit weird, sat on top of a bike instead of sort of behind the tank. Let's try the horn. Well, so far the seat isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I like the fact that I can see the speedo. I thought I'd have to put a digital speedo on because of the angle, like I have with my GT, and it makes it difficult to see. It's a nice riding position actually. You're very up in the wind. Of course it is sit up and beg, it's a bullet, isn't it? But just got to get used to the sprung seat. That's weird, it moves around a bit, but it's not bad. Snow trip counter, just a fuel light. I've been told 20 miles to be safe. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge. New thing though, you now get AA cover. I hope I don't have to use it. Oh, that has got some torque, really has. Obviously it's not the 535 engine I'm used to with GT, which spins up quite nicely when you rev it. This is more of a plodder, and it's nice. That is so relaxing to ride. And I don't know how long the seat's going to be really comfortable for, but I don't know. I think at least an hour solid, which ain't really enough, but I'm used to messing with seats with Webley. Incidentally, I haven't got her back yet. The reg, I've had a little bit of, well, it took some work really to try and get a suitable historical private reg to honour, I suppose, Johnny Britton, who died sadly earlier this year in March. And heads up folks, we're going to be doing a bit of a mini Johnny Britton tour. So we'll be doing that, oh, I don't know, over the next couple of weeks. Look at that, really tracked up 5th gear, 30 mile an hour, just bub, 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 bub. Mirrors wise, similar to the Himalayan, not quite as good, hence why I might get them to be moved out a little bit more, the stalks, move further forward, just to give me a bit more room really on the bars. But yeah, it is weird being sat on top of a bike. For many years really, I've been used to being like sat behind the tank. For many years also, I've had the foot pegs behind me, probably 20 plus years. Having them in front, whilst it is comfortable, it is weird. But I suppose I'll be used to that. The clutch feels a bit like it bites a little bit too soon, but that said, I have just come off the Triumph with a hydraulic clutch and they tend to bite right out. No rev counter of course, so I'm guessing a bit on the revs, and I can only use half throttle and 40 mile an hour max for the first 300, which is all very similar to all the others. We know that the Himalayan will walk it in off tarmac conditions compared to this. Tyres first of all, but you know, when these have worn out then we'll look at something a little bit more useful in those conditions. Monoshock generally always better, ground clearance as well, but you know, this is not a full-on trials bike. It looks like a traditional trials bike, but what did they do back in the day? They didn't have a full-on ground-up designed trials bike. They took one off the shelf and made it into a trials bike. But this is a very relaxing ride. Of course there is wind on me chest and that, which is expected. It is a windy day though. I am sat rather like I would be in a Land Rover, to be honest, like normal sit up and beg. I think I'm the first one to have one from the dealer. Oh, incidentally, they've asked me to tell you all that a demo will be available from the 1st September, I think, when the new rigs come out. Certainly firmer front end than my GT. Then again, I probably need the oil changing, the fluid changing in the forks on the GT, which I meant to have done at the last service just because, but I forgot. It's only a 500 single, folks, with what, 20, I think it's a little bit more horsepower than a Himalayan, only a little bit. I think it's 27, but that, I say thump, it's very soft, but that almost reassuring thump is nice. I don't know how you get on for standing on the pegs and being that far forward. I think that might be a bit awkward, but again, it's not a full-on trials bike, but we will be trying it once the rain packs up and there's a load more due the next couple of days. We will be taking it mild green laning. It would be unkind not to.